Question, the member from Thornhill.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is for the Premier. This week I learned that a plant run by Crown Metal Packaging in my riding of Thornhill, employing 159 people, will shut down in December. Crown Packaging operates in 41 countries around the world, but this particular plant is shutting down because it is no longer competitive, their words. And I'm told that it's the jurisdiction that makes it uncompetitive, their assessment. Premier, when are you going to acknowledge your role in making Ontario so uncompetitive that we continue to expel jobs and investment?
Speaker, the Minister of Economic Development and Trade.
And I am pleased to respond to this question. First of all, we're very concerned if we hear that there is a company that is going to consider not employing people in Ontario, and we have great concern for the people who may have lost a job or will lose a job. We'd like the particulars of this particular company because we'd like to talk to them. And what we have been doing for the last 3 successive budgets in a row is making our tax environment in Ontario one of the most competitive in North America. And what we can share with you is some of the influence that our tax policy has had in savings for companies very much like this, in particular those who are in manufacturing, as it sounds as if this company is. So I would like to have the details and the contacts, and this member knows I'd be happy to call that company.
Supplementary.
The facts speak for themselves, Minister. Speaker, what the Minister continues to fail to acknowledge is that high taxes and massive deficit and soaring energy costs give companies like Crown Metal Packaging more than enough reason to pack up and move to cheaper jurisdictions. And the Premier shouldn't bother spending any money on polling to gauge the reaction to his budget. The closure of this plant is all the reaction that's required. There was nothing in this budget that would convince Crown Metal Packaging that it could afford to keep this plant open any longer. No one said economic recovery was easy, Premier. I'd like to know why this government is making it that much harder for companies like Crown Metal Packaging and the 159 people who work there.
Sir.
Thank you. The reality is that there have been many studies done, especially over the last few years, as we've come through a world recession. That last one, KPMG study, ranks Canada as the second most competitive place in the world. That's our reality. This member also knows that the IBM Global Study ranked Ontario as the leading jurisdiction for foreign direct investment anywhere in North America, 2 years in a row, even when those 2 years were 08-09 in the face of a world recession. Those are the facts, Speaker. What concerns us greatly is that there is one company that may consider moving. That's a company that we need to speak to. We need to explain that we've eliminated the capital tax as of July of this year, also an initiative that member opposite voted against. We've also eliminated the surtax for small business, an initiative that member voted against. And all of the—
Thank you.